The night had ended. But for two people, the storm had only begun. Against a cold wall, her fingers trembling, her eyes swollen from sleepless tears, and somewhere across the same city, Salar lay awake, for the first time in years, unable to silence his thoughts. They were far apart. Different worlds, different fears, different destinies. Yet something invisible, delicate, almost haunting, now connected them because of one night, one signature, one irreversible step. Because this story is not ending. It is only beginning. Imama's first morning in freedom. The morning light touched her face softly, as if the sun itself wasn't sure whether it should greet her or apologize for her pain. The hostel room was tiny. A shaky fan, a cracked mirror, a dull metal bed. But Imama felt something she hadn't felt in months. Freedom. She rose slowly, every muscle stiff from exhaustion. Her hair was untidy, her eyes tired. Yet there was a quiet strength sitting on her face, the kind that is born only after you've lost everything, except your courage. She performed ablution with cold hostel water, her fingers still trembling, but her heart steadier than the night before. And when she bowed her head in prayer, it wasn't out of fear, not out of pressure, not out of anyone's control. For the first time in a long time, it was her choice. Her whisper was small, but full. Guide me, take me forward, don't let me fall. Tears rolled. But this time, they felt cleansing, not breaking. Meanwhile, Salar sat at his breakfast table, a plate untouched before him. Everything around him was perfect. The elegant house, the expensive furniture, the familiar comfort. But inside him, nothing was perfect anymore. He kept replaying the night. Her shaking hands, the fear in her eyes, the urgency in her voice, and that signature he gave without thinking, as if he were solving a casual equation. But this wasn't math. This wasn't a game. This was someone's life. For the first time, Salar felt something he had never truly experienced. Regret. His mind whispered questions he didn't want to hear. What if she's unsafe? What if she's alone? And what if my carelessness destroyed her world? The boy who never cared about anyone now couldn't stop caring about a girl he barely knew. The irony cut deep. Imama tries to build a new well. The hostel corridors smelled of dust and old paint. Women passed by with tired faces, busy minds, and stories heavier than their luggage. Imama walked among them, quiet, unnoticed, yet carrying a secret storm within her. At the reception desk, a stern lady slid a form toward her. Name. Imama paused. It was strange to say her name without adding her father's name, her family lineage, her societal identity. Just her. She finally whispered, Imama, just that. For the first time, her name belonged entirely to her. She received a key tagged Room 14 and walked into a narrow hallway where dim lights flickered like nervous heartbeat. The room was small, but it didn't matter. Here, no one would force her to pray a certain way, love a certain way, live a certain way. Here, her faith, her identity, her choices, all belonged to her, even if the price was loneliness. Her family's breaking point. Back home, panic had grown into full chaos. Her mother cried uncontrollably. Her father paced the floor like a man trapped in his own pride. Her brothers slammed doors, their voices echoing through the house. As she's ruined everything. Our respect is gone. She betrayed us. But beneath the anger, beneath the shouting, was a truth they refused to see. They had never listened, never understood, never asked why she was suffocating, never wondered what she truly wanted. Now all they cared about was control. Not her safety, not her pain, just control. They made calls to relatives, to friends, to classmates, demanding answers, threatening consequences, searching everywhere except their own hearts. Because the truth was too sharp. She didn't run away from strangers. She ran away from them. Salar tries to move on, but can't. Salar tried everything to escape the growing weight in his chest. He played loud music. He opened his laptop. He called his friends for distraction. Nothing worked. Every time he blinked, Imama's eyes appeared. Those eyes full of fear, depth, and something he had never recognized before. Faith. A faith so unshakable that she walked away from her entire world to protect it. And he had mocked that faith without understanding it. A painful thought hit him. What if she trusted me? And I treated it like a joke? He leaned back in his chair, covering his face with his hands. This wasn't him. He didn't feel guilt. He didn't feel responsibility. He didn't feel anything. But now, all he felt was the weight of a decision he never expected to matter. That cinematic closing. That night, two souls lay awake. Imama, in a cramped hostel room, alone but brave, shaken but standing. Salar, in a luxurious bedroom, surrounded by comfort, but restless, unsettled, silently crumbling. They didn't know what fate was writing, but fate knew. Fate had already knotted their paths together, in a way neither could escape. One night, one signature, one unexpected bond. And now, their real journey had only begun.